I got myself into a 25K writing week. It was supposed to start yesterday. I didn't write anything. So I now have 6 days to get 25K. Probably not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try my hardest. And it's really hard for me to just to like, bleh, on the page. 143 words in 25 minutes isn't that bad. I mean, it's a start, so we'll see how far I can get today. So as you can see, I've made some progress. I just did a 25-minute sprint, and I was at 179 words, and now I'm at 322 words. I finished 2 of my Pomodoro sprints, and I have 434 words to show for it. But that's subtracting the 179 that I started with, so it's still all not that much, but I'm trying. I've had a total of 635 words in about 2 hours. So yeah, not going so well. I'm on the same scene that I've been on since the beginning. I don't know why it's taking so long. So I'm gonna take a break from writing, just give my brain a little bit of a breather, even though I'm not writing all that much. Have myself some lunch and then get back to some writing. I really want to finish the scene, at least the scene today. I have a lot of the rest of it kind of written sporadically. I have 2 kind of different versions of it, so hopefully after lunch it'll go a little bit quicker. One thing that writers kind of tend to joke about is our internet search history, right? Because we have to do research into things that we don't know about to put into our stories. So a lot of it, you know, is like, how do you get rid of a dead body? How long does it take for someone to bleed out? That kind of stuff is kind of, you know, what people joke about. And for my work in progress, I am doing kind of a fantasy take on dogfighting. So I'm putting dogfighting into my world, and you know, it's one of those topics that I don't know a lot about, so I have to do some research on, and it's really hard to do that kind of research, just because to think that this is actually going on in the world is really sad. And so I really have to watch what I am researching, but I still want enough information to make what I'm putting into my story at least have a ring of authenticity. When you read something you wrote a few weeks ago and realize, it's pretty good. Here's the tough part about writing, is finding the right place to end a scene. I'm still working on this first scene in chapter 10, and I'm almost to the end. But it's really deciding how far I want it to go. And I have a hard time ending on like dialogue. I kind of feel like it should be something else. But yeah, I still want that cliffhanger. And we're gonna get a lot more explanation in the next scene. So this is my word count goal for today. 1,619 words, which is 500 words plus what I started with. And this is what I'm at so far, 1,274. So with 1,280 words, I have finished scene 1 of chapter 10. So I'm pretty excited about it. I still, you know, I don't know if the ending is really the that I need, but you know, I have an ending. It's not quite there yet, but it's there enough that I can move forward onto the next scene. It's just that deleting thing just kills you in revision. And that's why counting words for revision isn't all that great, but it gives me something tangible to work towards. So I guess that's why I'm doing it. So this is my afternoon session of writing. I've had lunch, I've had a little break, played some Harry Potter Lego. Here's the thing about revision. It gets into the nitty-gritty of what you're working on, and you can be stuck on like one sentence for days. But I have this one little section that needs some work, so that's what I'm gonna be working on this morning, getting that kind of ironed out so I can move on to the next scene. So my writing took a little downturn. I just got super tired, as I usually do. So I'm going off to Starbucks to get a drink, get some caffeine in me, so I can do some more writing. I feel like I'm getting there. Like, the more I work on this chapter, the more I'm getting what I want out of it. So I just gotta keep chugging along. I'm gonna keep working at it, not take a nap, and get my writing done.
Welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
I finished the second scene. Pretty happy with it. I think the end could still use a little bit more punch. I think it's good. I'm gonna go with that. Good. Not great. Good. Scene 2 is done. My drink is done. Moving on to scene 3. My outline for chapter 10 and chapter 11. I don't know what actions are happening to which characters. I'm trying to figure that out. And I feel like I'm like almost there. Almost. So at least once I get done with this scene, I'll be done with this chapter, and then I'll be done with revision for now, and I can go on to drafting. So chapter 11, I have one scene outlined, but it's all new stuff. So the chapter 11 that I wrote before is out of here. One good thing, my hair is on point today. I have 2 phrases highlighted because they are the same phrase that I've used twice in like a paragraph. I think they're like 1 or 2 sentences away from each other. So I need to change that, but I don't know how I really want to change that. So see, settled in for the night. I don't know what to do. Oh, and here's Nimbus, who doesn't like it when I talk, so she's leaving now. So whenever I have kind of a repeat of phrases, really, I just need to get rid of one. Not even rephrasing, and that makes it so much better. So I've done that. Now chapter 10 is complete. I looked up the word transfer, or kind of look for something like I placed, or I transferred, or handed, dropped, like dropped or handed, but I need carefully in there without using the word carefully. So you can see I'm getting lots of writing done. But Nimbus needs her love. Yeah. What you doing? You helping me revise? Giving me ideas? I need to take a break. My brain is mush right now. Oh, really? I was really good in the 6th. So I posted everything in the 6th, and then I was like, yeah, I'm out. And really, I mean, 5 words. Yeah, you can definitely see there how I did fairly well, and then not so well, and then, you know, kind of nothing. I spent the morning doing live sprints, Pomodoro sprints, on Kate Kavanaugh's channel. And I got some words in, and now I'm at the part where I'm just drafting. I have nothing else written out. I have my outline, and that's it. So I did 5 of these 6 sprints. So I got 169 words for the first sprint, 342 for the next, 71, 52, and then 8. So obviously I kind of went down a little bit. Today marks the last day of July Camp NaNoWriMo. I basically gave up on camp after the first week or so. but I, put in the words that I had gotten. I'm up to 7,224 words for the month. My goal was 12,500, so didn't quite make it. I'm at 57% of my goal. So at least over halfway, so that's, pretty good. I need 5,276 words today. Don't think that's gonna happen. Can I do it? Can I do 5,000 in one day? Maybe. Not likely. But I haven't had my Starbucks yet, so maybe that would give me a boost. They don't have to be good words. They can be crap words. It's a rough draft. I'm never really good at camp, or NaNoWriMo, or any kind of timed writing, word count, focuses. I don't know, deadlines just make me anxious, kind of, but I also need them. Editing this video is going to be so much fun. This afternoon has been crazy. I took a nap because I couldn't deal with life for a little bit, so I did that. Then I was like, okay, I gotta get up, I gotta write. I went to Starbucks to go get my drink and sat in the drive-thru. And there's like 3 or 4 cars in front of me, and all of them sat and then moved on. And by the time I got up there, I realized that they had closed about an hour ago. So people were just sitting there waiting for them to talk and not reading the sign that said that they were closed. Very sad. So I came back home, filled up just my iced tea, went with that, no caffeine, and then sat back in my computer to finish up what I was going to write. I realized I had a little bit already written that I had kind of just like, here you go. Something that was really exciting about writing chapter 11 is I kind of found my groove a little bit. It's not where I wanted to be, but it's where I'm at.